Dr. Neil Periwinkle Cortex here. With this ingenious device, this ordinary bandicoot will be mutated into the perfect leader for my Cortex Commander. It's alive! Stop! Obey your creator! What have I done?
Say what?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Wait a minute. This new Crash Bandicoot cartoon was meant to be a thing.
It's a long story, Skull. Right now, we need to update our viewers on what the creator of this video has been up to.
Hey everyone, it's Grant here, and it's been a while since I've done a video like this. But keep in mind that it has been it's been some time, as you know, the months go by and with the current, due to current world events going around. This is all going to be unscripted, but I really want to try to get this episode out because originally this entire video was supposed to be something else, but not the skit. The beginning skit was already planned. It's just that the rest of this video was not planned. It was going to be something else, but due to current events, I was not able to do so. So I decided to put in this one just to give you guys what I've been up to. Where do I start? Well, just currently, and I think not too long ago, Adobe ended the support for Flash for Adobe Flash player for all online browsers, but for offline they managed to make some sort of, I think, program that allows us to play Flash content offline. And so far, if you saw the skit, though, that skit was made with the vectors that were made after the Adobe cut support for Flash online, so I had to use the offline app just to continue on with making more vectors as time passes by. But keep this in mind that as we move forward in 2021 and onward, I will still be using Flash related content to produce more vectors for when we move forward with new ideas, skits, and whatever. So onto other things was the fact is that if you haven't seen my last video, mostly episode 2 of this mini-series, I put together a compilation of all 4 car builds that I've done back last year, and plans is to try to continue it onward with new builds this year. Most notably, since Fast and Furious is basically a mini-series that has nothing to do with the Burning Rubber segment that happened back in 2019 to 2020. I want to try to do a remake of those 4 previous builds that I did last year. Remember, those 4 builds were from 2020, and it's been a year old now, and things have changed. So I intend to do an updated version with some new added flair. Unfortunately, this will come at the cost of having to, usually, since I have to start doing the one video once a week kind of schedule now, since what I used to make videos back then is not what I used to make now, since I used to make them every now and then, but now I have to do it on a weekly basis, and it's not like I have some sort of deadline, so I just have to make sure that a video is ready to go by Friday. So it's kind of odd that I wind up using this method, and I'm still using the same equipment. I'm still using it even to this day, and I just needed the time. Like, you guys know that when I'm on my Twitter, Discord, well, mostly Twitter and Discord, I mostly post some news for the community, for my community, but yeah, things tend to change, so I'm basically trying to keep, so weekdays I usually upload some new stuff, but weekends I'm pretty much off. So I don't know what will come of it next, as we move forward. I don't know what will come up next, so I'll just have to keep you guys informed on my Twitter mostly, and from every monthly basis for my Discord server, I post new updates of what's new, what's changed, and basically just the details that are pretty much outlined so that you can get a glimpse of what's to come. Now, just remember, I did not want to make this video. It's just that it was meant to be something else, but due to circumstances on my part, mostly outside of my PC, that was far beyond my control. I did not wind up doing that, so I decided to resort to making a commentary video just to fill in the gap. Well, not really the gap, just fill in a slot for episode 3, as episode 4 is already been in the works since the beginning of the year, and I want to make sure it's properly ready. So I'm hoping that this won't be one of the times that I'll have to use audio recordings of my actual voice to get something out there, since one of the things that tends to, keep me sidetracked or keep me on the back, well, mostly holding me back, was basically having audio recordings like this, because it's definitely a drain. It depends on if nothing else is going on that I can properly record at ease, but if something, something's up or something is keeping me from doing so, then I'm reluctant to wind up having to it. Like I said, time management is definitely playing a crucial role in here, so mostly I plan my videos ahead of time, but this video in particular, well, some of it was planned, but the rest of it was not. So in the meantime, I decided to just grab some footage of me driving the Polestar 1 for the time being, unless, well, it's until eventually I will jump back into my normal routine, since I am preparing episode 4, which is something that I actually mean to do for the channel, but I am between two. I'm in a crossroads here, between how I'm gonna be able to get it out. Like I said before, time management plays a crucial role. I don't know what goes on in life, because life does hit you like a ton of breaks. So I'm going to have to be honest with you all and say that there are certain things that are far from my control, well, far beyond my control, and I would tend to try to at least keep it at ease. So by the time that whatever circumstances that I have to face in real life are dealt with, then I can jump back to normal routines and continue developing content. So keep this in mind. If and only if once I am done with episode 4, then I'm going to be taking at least, because originally for this miniseries, I wanted to try to do opening short skits is what I want to do. I want to add more skits with pretty much the cast, so I am still doing that and making sure they're all included in it. But by the time I finish this episode that you are watching right now, I'm going to be shortening it to at least between 3 up to 3 characters an episode until the final 3 videos later down, possibly in the half of 2021, since I'm going by a weekly upload schedule and stuff every now and then. So sporadic uploads no longer a thing. I'm just basically working from a Friday window of opportunity to get something out for that following week, for a certain week, before moving on to next week, back to back. So it's not basically just pumping out daily uploads, just pumping out just at least 1 video a week, so I don't have to worry about what's to come next week. Well, I'll take that back now. It's definitely going to be something, but it depends. The only thing that will hold it back if it's a video that requires audio recording, meaning I have to literally grab my mic and actually start recording. But if it doesn't, then I'll move with ease as usual. As long as nothing keeps me from being sidetracked, then I'll basically continue production as always. So, without further ado, I would like to take this time to thank you all for tuning in to episode 3 of Fast and Furious, because turns out I may have plans to bring back the car builds of the month. Since I did them back in February of 2020, I might as well, return next month to do it again, but a little differently. So in mind, I will see you all next time on the channel. Anyway, see y'all later. Take care, and make sure you wear a mask while you're out in public. Peace. Hey, you made it to the outro screen. Well, I definitely would expect it from all of you, but yeah, outro screens here, man. Links are pretty much on the screen, pretty much my channel, and the playlist of Fast and Furious. Anyway, see y'all in the next one. Take care.